Hello Generals, welcome to episode 7 of the Thailand series. What a game this has been so far. After establishing ourselves playing Thailand around our homeland provinces and after taking out Vietnam, we start expanding now to the rest of the Pacific. We just started, we are in day 12 and we are just starting our campaign on the Java Island and the rest of the islands on the Pacific. And we started a war with Australia. So we're expanding there. We're not gonna spend a lot of time here, nothing important, just capturing territories, and it takes too long when it comes to jungle and islands. So we're gonna skip it. One thing that it is important is the economy. For this reason, I will show you now the stats, the economic rank, and if you remember, we did not even show on the statistics on the previous try. So now we're in rank 17, so on the 17th place. So we start showing, meaning that our economy is picking up slowly. Now let's take a look around the world. First of all, in our neighborhood, I've instructed Myanmar to attack Afghanistan, and as I told you in a previous episode, I'm kicking out Pakistan because he has been inactive. So Myanmar started attacking Afghanistan, and we're about to kick Pakistan. Meanwhile, the coalition, the European coalition, seems to have woken up, and the UK is expanding, and they have taken out of the game France. These guys, together with Finland, seem to be very active. On the other hand, Libya showed signs of activity as well, so he took Spain, he captured Spain, but again he doesn't seem to be very interested in this game. This is the situation in Europe. If you remember from another episode, Libya is the second most experienced player in this game that is left in the game after Vietnam. So let's see how he will behave in this game. Meanwhile, Finland is taking the Russian territory, and Chad, our friend Chad, is still active and he's expanding in Africa, while Ukraine showed signs of activity as well, and the UK captured Iceland and Greenland. In the Americas, not much is happening. The USA is focusing on taking the Canadian territories, and everybody else seems to be more or less asleep, not much happening there. Moving forward now a bit, we have taken into our coalition North Korea, because Finland is expanding, as we said, is taking up all the Russian territories. So North Korea is just, I think, his first game. But anyway, we took him just to, we accepted him in our coalition just to have eyes there and see, have access to his airports in case it is needed. And after clearing the coastal cities of Australia, I started my Australian campaign. We will capture Australia. Australia is a huge country, it takes a lot of time, and you only need like 2-3 motorized infantry to do that once you are sure he doesn't have any units left around his provinces. This is why you need to make recon missions before you do that, because it will take a lot of time to send back again another motorized infantry if you lose it. Moving forward again, we see that Myanmar managed to take all of Afghanistan, and they started taking Iran. Pakistan is under India now, he's out of the game, and Chad is expanding in Africa. Nobody is active there. I think only South Africa is active. So I think I will try to bring him in our coalition. This is why I always leave one empty slot when I'm the coalition leader for diplomacy. Moving a bit forward now, we can see that we've captured the whole of Australia and it's ranks time. We're number 2 now. So we rise the ranks and we've become the second player in the game, which is good, meaning that we're coming back and we have increased chances of staying in the game, let's say. And by day 18, our economy is the 5th larger in the game, which means a total comeback for Thailand. We're in the game and we have increased chances of fighting any enemy that we choose or he dares to attack us. Moving forward again for a couple of days, we see that we almost completed capturing Australia and now we started our New Zealand campaign. In the meantime, I have reached out to Chad in order to join us. However, he said give me a bit of time. This is not a very clever strategy by his side and many players do it. He feels strong and he doesn't want to come with us. And what happened to him? The Americans invaded Africa and they started taking territory from him. So they are more active than him, there are more players than him, he's not very experienced. As you can see, the USA started claiming territory and moving to his capital. So my prediction is he will go down. At this point I'm thinking that I cannot let Africa fall under the Americans. We have to have a foothold in Africa as well. So I'm thinking strategies and moves that we can do in order for our coalition to have a presence in Africa too. And right now I'm thinking of Madagascar, since we have Diego Garcia, it's next to it, we can build an airport there, and Ethiopia as well. We will see how it develops. And as soon as our friend Chad saw that the Americans are in his territory, he gave me a right of way in order for me to send my UAVs there and provide him with intel. I want those UAVs there in order to gather my own intelligence, but I help Chad as well. I want to see how and analyze how the Americans play and what units they bring and their style. So I read them well in order to be able to face them if it comes to this. Moving forward, my UAVs are there, one UAV, and I'm starting to attack Madagascar and take it from Saudi Arabia. At the same time, as we said in previous episodes, you have to take advantage of any opportunity that is presented to you. So I found a Chilean city that it's still not under Argentina, and I'm attacking it and I want to capture it for two reasons. First, to scare Argentina and the Americans, to make them have second thoughts, so they will probably slow down a bit in Africa, and secondly, to have a base there and an airport to transport units fast in case we are engaged in a war with the Americans. This is what I call the epitome of strategy. I just wish my allies were a bit more active so we could challenge those coalitions, but anyway, it is what it is. Meanwhile, our efforts have paid off and we are second in rank, and our economy is the second economy now in the world. We're in the game for good now, and since we did not suffer that many losses, we can fight with any army that any country currently on day 24 has. But we have to leave it here for this episode, and I will catch you in the next episode. Bye for now!